degrees. Roofs and power lines are scattered across the bi-state in the wake of last night's storms, where neighbors will focus their cleanup efforts this morning.
And we're starting out this morning much calmer with a nice sunrise. But we'll look ahead to yesterday's severe weather, how it happened, what caused it, and what we're expecting as we head into the weekend.
Don't drink the water. The town dealing with tornado damage and a boil order this morning.
The Sikhs of Missouri join us for a dance in the plaza, plus the festival you're invited to this weekend in South St. Louis.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Right now, we want to begin with some stunning images and videos that you sent to us yesterday during all of that severe weather. Right now, 2,800 Ameren customers in Missouri are without their power, and 3,200 more are in the dark in the state of Illinois. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, April the 19th. I'm Rennie Knott.
And I'm Cindy Starth. I'm in for Michelle Lee. Thanks for waking up with us, including those watching on 5+ and just taking a look at those pictures. You can see why we're having those power outages. Now, we've got team coverage this morning of the storm damage across our region. Our Travis Cummings is at the site of a confirmed tornado in Eureka, and Diamond Palmer is in South County, where MoDOT actually closed the interstate overnight to clear debris.
Our Paul Cook has you covered when it comes to the storms affecting the roads this morning. But let's start off with Weather First meteorologist Gary Frank. And Gary, should we be prepared for more severe weather in the near future?
No, not in the near future. We've got a nice break as we head into the weekend. The cold front that pushed through, and Tuesday was kind of an anomaly because we missed out on severe weather that could have set up pretty nicely for us with 2 rounds. But a lot of the times you see a front move through, it clears us out, we're in good shape. Well, it was still in the 80s on Wednesday. Now we've seen things calm down, clear out, and that's evident by looking down Market Street. But as that front has moved through, of course, the leading edge of that severe weather, multiple tornado warnings all the way through about 8 or 8:30, depending on where you were in the Metro East and Central Illinois. But now things are calmer as we continue to monitor that. But overall, temperatures are much cooler. We have temps right now holding steady in the 40s, 47 degrees. So over the next several hours, we'll still work our way in the low 60s. We'll talk about some of those storm reports and what happened yesterday, how we got all those tornado warnings, and what's expected for the weekend.
Okay, what can you expect out there today? Well, it's going to be branches, distracted drivers, and some lights that they are working on. Obviously, crews running all over trying to fix so much of what happened last night. We got signal issues all over Melville, and as you'll be moving into South City, Lee really torn up as far as just roads and construction before the storm. Now you have some lights out in those areas, and then these are important areas of construction, and I think a really big one is right here at 270 northbound, just north of 6440. You got the other issues with the Poplar and Chain of Rocks, but this one could surprise you, and it's already the most heavily traveled interstate in all of Missouri. 2 right lanes as you'd be going northbound. So that just makes me want to focus on it, and we will talk about how it could affect your commute this morning. We'll have another take of traffic coming soon.
The National Weather Service confirms that a tornado touched down in Eureka. Brookdale Farms was in its path. It's just off Twin River Road, about 10 minutes from Six Flags St. Louis, just across the Merrimack River. Our Travis Cummings is live there for us this morning with the scare that some folks on the farm received when that tornado hit. Travis?
Yeah, it's going to be unbelievable for them when they wake up this morning, Rennie. We are here in the Jefferson County part of Eureka this morning, where we can confirm that a tornado did touch down in this part of Jefferson. Now, we are here in front of Brookdale Farms, which you can see behind me, they are closed. In front of me, there are cones and a road closed sign, and that's because they're not going to be able to let their people in today because of down power lines in the area. I kind of want to set the scene for you to kind of explain where we are exactly in this part of town here. Brookdale Farm is an attraction and event space about 30 minutes west of St. Louis in Eureka, off of Twin River Road, just 10 minutes from Six Flags St. Louis. The tornado downed power lines off of Twin Rivers Road, as well as blew part of the roof, and you're seeing that now here on your screen of a farm building on Brookdale Farms. People were actually inside that building planning a wedding when they had to take cover during the intense storms. Here's what a few of them had to say.
Trying to get everyone lined up, and then all of a sudden the wind started, got a little dark.
We had babies inside, we had a lady in a wheelchair, got everybody to safety, and before the roof, part of the roof came off.
Yeah, and coming up in the next half hour, we're going to talk to the fire chief, who also confirmed that tornado, not only in this area, but also affecting another event venue down the road from here. We're live in Jefferson County. Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
Thank you so much, Travis. And the damage in Eureka goes beyond Brookdale Farms. There's an emergency boil advisory just north of 44. It's bordered by Merrimack Boulevard, Hilltop Village, Center Drive, Six Flags, and Greensfelder Park. Now, if you're under the advisory, boil all your drinking and cooking water for 3 minutes before you use it, and that includes water for your pets, too. Now, it is safe to shower or clean with the water. American Water expects to lift the advisory by tomorrow night.
This morning, a lot of people are waking up without the ability to turn on their lights following yesterday's powerful storms. One of the areas hit is South St. Louis County.
Our Diamond Palmer is live in the storm tracker. She just stepped outside of it, looks like. But look at the damage that's near I-55 in Lindbergh. Diamond, what are you seeing there?
Well, Sydney and Rennie, really just shocking damage here on I-55 south near Lindbergh. We've got this huge tree which was uprooted. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see, just feet away from the highway. And moments ago, we actually talked to a Spectrum crew out here surveying and assessing this damage. They told me that they are actually waiting for Ameren crews, and then that's when they'll begin restoring internet services here. And as we look over here this way, closer to the highway, you can just see some of those power lines that are completely down. You've got tree branches just, again, moments and feet away from that highway. The highway was actually closed for a portion of time. You can see it's now back open. Several cars taking their morning commute this morning. And again, hundreds of people here in South County are still without power. I'm actually going to pull up the outage map here on Ameren, and my photographer Joe is going to actually zoom in and see some of that. So you have two circles indicated here on the outage map, that multicolor circular one, a couple of areas in South County, including Melville. You've got Green Park, Concord, Lakeshire. Those indicate the areas where people have already reported an outage. Those green circles are going to be the areas where Ameren crews have said, yes, we see your outage and we are working to restore it, but we don't have a time yet. Again, several of those areas are still green, where Ameren just doesn't know how long those restorations will take for people to get their power back. Of course, at this moment in time, we are so many hours from when those severe storms hit last night. At this point, your food is probably spoiled. So many people just waiting on Ameren to come and restore their power. Again, we'll continue to look out for damage here in South County, but many utility crews just on the other side of this highway near that shopping center waiting as the sun comes up to tackle some of this damage. Reporting live here in South County, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Thank you so much for that update, Diamond. Remember, you can always find the latest forecasts on the 5 on Your Side app, and we'll notify you when severe weather is coming toward your home. It's free to download on your phone's app store. Just search KSDK.
It's much cooler right now, too. That cold front makes a difference. Not only does it stabilize us, keep us severe weather free, but we're actually looking ahead to some frost. Which day we'll circle for that, and if we'll see any more storms in the extended forecast.
A maximum sentence. How long Daniel Riley will be in prison after crashing into Janae Edmondson last year.